If you're a fan of the Texas Rangers, or honestly, just an American League team in general, you should watch this video. The 2023 Texas Rangers are almost unrecognizable from the team that they fielded in 2022.
Who are you people?
At the time of recording this video, the Texas Rangers are leading their division and have 60 wins to their name, which is only 8 wins away from their total in 2022. This miraculous and frankly unbelievable turnaround has other MLB teams looking at the Texas Rangers and wondering, are they actually for real? And based on what I'm going to talk about in this video, I think the answer is pretty clear. Texas has been making waves in the MLB recently with their aggressive approach to the trade deadline. Basically, anyone that they want, they're gonna buy them. So far, the Texas Rangers have bought 2 big pitchers in Max Scherzer and Jordan Montgomery. Max Scherzer, even though he isn't having the best season of his career, is still, well, Max Scherzer. It should also be noted that since the All-Star break, he has an ERA of 2.7. Texas is buying at the right time. Jordan Montgomery, on the other hand, has been having a phenomenal season as a whole so far. He's sporting an ERA of 3.42 over 121 innings and will immediately provide a huge boost to this Texas Rangers pitching staff. And these additions are massive when you look at the domino effect that it will have on the Texas Rangers rotation. The Texas rotation up until this point has been extremely top-heavy, relying a lot on Nathan Eovaldi, who I should also note has just taken a trip to the IL. Now, with the additions of Scherzer and Montgomery, it just gets so much more depth. Texas, if they want to, is able to drop out some of their underperformers from that rotation, such as Martin Perez and Andrew Heaney, which means that when Nathan Eovaldi comes back from injury, the worst pitcher in their rotation from an ERA standpoint will be Max freaking Scherzer. That is just ridiculous.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
This also isn't factoring in the most dangerous part about the Texas Rangers, that lineup. The Texas Rangers as a team are currently ranked 1st in batting average, 1st in on-base, and 2nd in OPS in the entire MLB. Those numbers are really good, but they actually get even better when somebody gets into scoring position. As a team, the Texas Rangers have an OPS of 846 when a runner gets into scoring position. Effectively, what that means is that Texas is getting on base often and then scoring that run even more often, which is why they're currently ranked 1st in total runs in the MLB. Yeah, they're pretty good at baseball. All of this begs the question, though, how? How did this team go from being an American League bottom feeder last year to a serious World Series contender just a few months later? Well, I think a massive shout out needs to go to the Texas Rangers management and specifically Chris Young. Chris Young is a former MLB pitcher and was appointed as the Texas Rangers GM in 2020. And wow, was that a good decision. Since Chris Young has been the manager of the Texas Rangers, they've been able to bring in names like Marcus Semien, Corey Seager, Jacob deGrom, John Gray, Aroldis Chapman. Like, the list just goes on and on and on. And that's not even factoring in the fact that they just managed to get Max Scherzer and Jordan Montgomery. The entire culture in Texas has shifted since this guy took over, and it feels like every single player on that team is just bought in. I mean, listen to how this guy speaks about his team. 5 days ago, he came out and said that this team deserves the right to win a championship. That's the way the front office is operating. We want to do it in a responsible manner, but we also recognize where we've been the past 6 years. This has been a lot of fun. Whenever your GM is coming out and saying stuff like this and then further backing it up by consistently bringing in talent to help you win, it's gonna make the current players that are on that team just want to play that much harder. At this point of the season, I think it's undeniable. The Texas Rangers are 100% legit. And if I'm another American League team, I would not want to be facing off against them come postseason. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.